Would you consider this a merce?
Ooh, that's kind of like the dirty word in our
taboo.
business.
Bags may not be in the forefront of every man's mind, but according to Ernest Sabine, the owner of Ernest Alexander, it should be. A good bag can polish off an entire look.
Why is it important for a man to invest in a bag?
Well, I think, it's something that you carry with you every day, right? And so it says a lot about who you are, how you dress. I think one of the sort of key pieces that any guy can own is a nice leather briefcase. Nowadays, with technology the way it is, guys are carrying a lot less. So I tend to recommend something a lot slimmer in profile, but also made out of all leather.
I've seen a lot of men in the office carrying around backpacks as their briefcase. Is that still appropriate?
I think a dressy backpack can go a long way. I think that backpacks in general tend to kind of look a little bit more young, but if it's done right, it can look really nice. The next bag every man should own is a nice messenger bag. Something that's portable, something that they can carry around town. If you bike to work or if you're taking the subway a lot or commuting, it's nice to be able to have a shoulder strap that you can put over your shoulder. It's also great just around the weekends,
Is this bag also appropriate for the office?
Guys really need to graduate from, wearing their crusty nylon, messenger tote or, the duffel that they got for free from their office. And so it's really, I think, a nice moment for guys to really invest in something that's a little bit more dressy. One of the key bags that any guy should own is a nice weekend or travel bag. When you're traveling, you're putting things on the ground, whether it's the airport or the trunk of your car. You want something that's really going to hold up to a lot of abuse.
If you're already investing so much money in the travel, why invest in the travel bag?
Well, I think it's twofold, right? Like, number one, you want to look good, right? You're walking through the airport, you want eyes on you, you want to look good when you're getting into the plane, and it's just sort of a nice statement about who you are, and you generally get treated better, I think, when you're on the go. And plus, if you're rolling up to your in-laws' house, you don't want to get out of the car with some janky luggage.
Yeah.
You want to look stylish. A nice bag, walking into work, walking through those doors, can really kind of boost the way you feel and give you that little bit of confidence, right?
And confidence makes the gentleman.